Hey all, I'm Nina Roberti. I'm an animal communicator, intuitive energy healer, Reiki master, and this is my co-creator and partner in life, which is Bailey. He is also intuitive and very telepathic. However, he is out taking a nap since we had a really long hike today. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about clairaudient. I did a previous video about all the different clairs, which the meaning is clear. So clairaudient is clear hearing. There are a few ways that you can hear. So you can hear with your actual ear. Let's say you are in a room and there's no one around and you hear your name. That is clairaudient. Or possibly you hear in like a voice in your head and having a communication maybe with your guides. That is also clairaudient. I do receive a lot of my messages with clairaudient. I have a lot of hearings with the various animals or my guides, so I hear that internally, and I do hear them in different voices. Some people say that they just hear your own voice, but I do hear actually like when communicating to various animals, you do get, of course, their personality that comes through, but also in a very different voice than my voice. So it's all different. So you just really need to see what resonates with you. However, clairaudient, we are all capable of clairaudient, clairvoyant, clairsentient, any different ways that we receive messages from the universe or from our guides. We are all energetic beings and we're all connected. So we're able to receive messages in all time, space, and dimensions. So this is all about clairaudient. So if you are positively very sensitive to sound, I know some may say you've gotten a little older, so you're a little bit more sensitive to sound. I know being clairaudient, I am much more sensitive to sound. So I am able to hear dogs barking in the background, or when I'm walking in nature, you can hear every distinct voice, every distinct tone or pitch. Like I can hear the birds chirping and the bees buzzing, or the wind blowing on my face, or people in the distance walking along the trail, the water along the creek. There's all different sounds that I can pick up, and you can hear each distinct sound. There are some some you can hear the distinct tone in someone's voice. When you're having a conversation with them, you can hear as their tone or pitch goes up or down. People have, I have a much deeper voice. My sister has a higher pitched voice. So it is all different how the sound is to you. But when you are having a conversation with someone, and let's say you actually kind of know how that ending is going to be, what they're going to say, that is also clairaudient. You're just picking up on telepathically on the story as to how that's going to end. There are a few other different ways. So if you are, besides having really sensitive ears, another way, which I know that I do all the time, which I talk out loud. Besides me being loud and my voice being low and loud, I always talk out loud. And it's a good thing that I have Bailey here, so I don't sound like I'm crazy, right? Because we're talking out loud, and then you have a conversation, and you basically, it's like you're talking to yourself, but you get the answers that you need. So in that aspect, you need to be really conscious. Well, in all aspects, you need to be conscious of your thoughts, because your thoughts you are telepathic, right? And so what your thoughts are usually comes, where your thoughts go, your energy flows. So basically you're able to manifest whatever that your thoughts are. So be very conscious of your thoughts. But when you're talking to yourself, you're a clairaudient. If you love music, which, the music has different sounds and pitch, you can focus on the different lyrics. Like I love listening to lyrics. It is amazing. It's kind of like, it's a poem, right? So the words and the lyrics and all the music really resonates with you. And so that's all through sound. And you can hear the different instruments, or the different beats that they're using, or the different pitches or tones of how their voice is going up or down, and just the different lyrics of the song, the words, which are very important. It kind of raises your vibration or not. You know, there are times, I know that when you're driving in a car and sometimes you're at a traffic light or you can hear this car coming way down at the end of the street and it's a boom, 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 and it's like got a bass going on and you can't even feel your own heartbeat. I'm not sure how they do, but that resonates with them. You know, but it's very sensitive hearing, which is very, it's a challenge for me, like to go into maybe like loud concerts or, I don't know, an arena with a lot of loud noises. I am very sensitive because you can hear all of it. So if you're very sensitive to sound and to noise, you should check in because you are probably clairaudient. And you could ask your guides if you want to practice with that, and just ask your guides to please talk to me or give me signs so that I'm able to hear you, or to like some various sounds or something so that I know that it is your voice, not that your ego or whomever it is that's talking to you, which you do have to make sure that when you are speaking to your guides that it is the highest and best light, because there is no telling. There's a lot of different energies out there, so just make sure it is all in the highest and best for you. So do you like being in silence? Like, are you at peace in silence? There's a lot of times that I will go all day possibly with no music or anything on, as maybe I am just studying or meditating or having sessions or whatever it is that I'm doing for the day. There are times that possibly I am in silence a lot. Besides the fact that I did say I do talk out loud a lot, so I'm not really in silence, but I really like the silence. So if you like the silence, that possibly you could be clairaudient because it's very peaceful. And you can actually hear your own thoughts and your heart. So just tap into different things and see, you know, when you're in nature, if you do enjoy listening to the wind or the water or the ocean, or, you know, the various different sounds of the trees or just the birds, that is when you're at peace. Or do your ears ring? I know that a lot of times that I have it's a galactic soul, part of my family, that I receive a pinching on my ear or ringing in my ear that sometimes is really high pitched, when it's like I need to all of a sudden heighten my awareness or possibly raise to a higher vibration to get into a higher dimension. But that is a sign for me of like, okay, your ears are ringing, so we're going to raise our vibration and become very, very present as to what the message is and what is going on. So pay attention to that. You know, there's all kinds of ways that has to do with hearing and being, if you're sensitive to the sound or your hearing is very heightened, you know, you have like, you're able to hear the whispering sounds of your name or different voices or things in the distant background. You are probably clairaudient. So, you know, maybe just do some practice things that you can do. Just like tune in and ask for you to receive messages through hearing and then see what those are. But just make sure that they are of the highest and best for you and the highest and best light. So hopefully this was helpful in explaining what clairaudient, as to how some of us receive messages, and that is through hearing or through sound. So I would appreciate if you subscribe to my channel of Nina Roberti, like and share, and you can click on the bell to get notified for any future videos. And have a wonderful day and get into nature.